Hello everybody and welcome to this amazing top 5 list of Recolors in Smite, also known as Tier 1 skins. In this list we'll be looking at the skins we are able to obtain without the need of gems that provide a simple change. Now how do we go about finding the top 5? And that's a simple thing to ask. The rules for this list will be looking at the top 5 skins that make changes just beyond a simple color change. There are a few that do more than just swap the color from red to blue or blue to red. Some of these tier 1 skins were given some serious love in comparison to others. So in order to make this list, the skin must be able to be purchased for favor, typically 9,500. Any skins that were available for a limited time for favor in a bundle or something of the sort, but not anymore, will not be included in this list or count as of patch 3.9. With that out of the way, let's begin our list. Number 5. Arachne Toxic Caress. Starting our list of tier 1 skins is Arachne's Toxic Caress. Looking at most other recolors, Arachne takes a bit more of a change than just her color. There is of course the color change from purple to bright green, however if you pay closer attention, you'll see that there is more of a difference to the actual model of the god. Instead of donning the ribbons that drape over her abdomen, she gains a plethora of spikes around that said abdomen. This change is a bit more unique as typical tier 1 skins do not change the model of the god whatsoever. However, looking at tier 2 skins, we're more accustomed to seeing small changes that we do see in Toxic Caress. Arachne's skin for a tier 1 is clearly worthy of a tier 2 as it makes additional accessories add to her in comparison to the other skins that just make color changes. That makes this a valuable pickup for an easy 9,500 favor. Number 4. Hubhua Cascade. Washing away in our 4th spot is Hubhua, donning a unique texture change. I'm not gonna lie, this holds a bit of bias, which puts it slightly higher than Arachne in this list, as I love the fact that you can make a god of water into just pure water. With this skin, Hubhua maintains the same design of aesthetic of skills, but the entire model of his character is coated in the same effect that his lower body is made of, which makes him a complete water god. There isn't too much to say other than this being the more unique skin, as he is the only god with a full body effect similar to this. However, I can understand some people might just find this to be the most lazy skin. I find it to be, well, it's water. Come on guys, I love water. It has to be on this list. You gotta give me this one. Number 4, come on please. I know it's not worthy of a tier 2, but it's water. He's a pure water. It's like, come on, water god, cascade water. It's there. Okay, moving on. Thank you. Number 3. Agni Incinerator. Heating up the 3rd spot is Agni with our first unique change to abilities. It isn't until you hit a 3rd tier skin that the abilities effects begin to even change in the slightest. However, we're lucky to have a few recolors that have an awesome added effect just to keep the immersion of the skin as believable as possible. Agni is typically an orange-red that has abilities matching the same color. When changing into the Incinerator Agni, he dons the blue hue. At first I thought the flames would remain red simply because this is a tier 1 skin. However, it took no time for me to notice that the flames took on the blue scheme. Even though this design change is small, it is significant to the skin. Creating blue flames takes more effort than just a simple color change to the god itself. And with that being said, it is a wonderful touch to the skin, and this should not go unappreciated. Number 2. Hades Bloodfire. Lord of the Underworld comes more pimped out than a majority of the other tier 1 skins with a near full model change. Now, hold on with the comments before trying to tell me that this is a different kind of classic Hades skin. I know this. This is just a simple recolor of classic Hades, which was his original design before the rework. However, to this day, classic Hades is available for 400 gems, meaning that is a tier 3 skin, when in comparison, the recolor is available to us for kind of no gems, but 9,500 favor. And since we're given this, it essentially unlocks the classic skin for us, but just the recolor. But it should be treated as a very unique skin because of this. It does change the model back to classic Hades, even though we have to pay for that with gems, and adds additional effects on top of that, which would mean that this is actually worth a tier 3 skin? Other than returning to classic Hades, it also has kind of effects like the Agni Incinerator skin. The abilities and basic attacks of Hades changes to a red and pink hue instead of the purple or black that it usually has, and this provides a nice additional touch that helps keep the skin immersive without making it look out of place. On top of this also has a bit of a texture effect added on like the Cascade skin for Hubhua. The only difference is that this skin doesn't have that whole texture covering its entire body. With that being said, for a tier 1 skin, you essentially get a tier 3 skin with additional effects that were also changed in color, which I think deserves to be on number 2. However, there is one more skin that is slightly better, and that skin is number 1, Cupid Loverboy. I won't deny that I actually completed this list in script without Cupid on it at first. Then while looking everything over and nearly completing everything, I came to realize that the Nymph skin for Cupid, which is the green recolor, was not the only tier 1 recolor skin classified to Cupid. Cupid is the only god I'm aware of with 2 recolors, and the second recolor is Loverboy, and it changes him into a more Valentine's-esque god, even though he's already the god of love. Compared to Agni and Hades, Cupid does not have a single drastic color change that is very noticeable. However, he does get effects changed within his abilities that should be easily classifying this skin as a tier 3 and no less. His Share the Love and Field of Love abilities now adorn the chalky goodness of Valentine's Day. With candies replacing our beloved hearts, this skin holds the closest classification to a tier 3 skin. With this being said, it is the only skin of tier 1s that actually modifies the models of the effects of the abilities. To me, I believe this is something that we only get in a higher tier skin above tier 2. Even the slight color changes in previous skins don't compare to a model change of abilities. Therefore, I put Loverboy as the top tier 1 skin that provides more than any other tier 1 does. So what are you waiting for? Grab these skins, they're all just like 9,500 favor. They're not half bad and they change the colors, or, you know, don't. Because you don't like them, don't have the gods, whatever, saving up, I don't know. They're gonna wait, they're gonna be here for a while. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with the list? And what about the recolors that are just simple color changes? Which is your favorite color change? And do you think there are other tier 1 skins that have slight changes to make the skin feel more complete? Or did I miss any of them? Damn, you know, there's a lot behind simple skins you just never think about till you get to this point. But, you know, it's weird, like, there's a lot of effort that goes into just changing the color of a god. But don't forget to also post your 5 favorite color changes. Even though I know that these consisted more of technical changes rather than colors, I would love to know what you guys, your personal favorites for just the color changes. What gods were more improved based on the recolor than the actual color. For me personally, I needed the Hubhua recolor because I do not like red as much as I love my blue, and a blue Hubhua is perfect for me. And thanks a bunch for your support, guys. Always love making these videos. They really help me dive into portions of this game that I may overlook on a daily basis. Hopefully you guys find something insightful too. And don't forget to send me a like to show that these videos are truly worth the effort, as I like to know what you guys think. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe, and as always, good game!